to episode 2 of One Shot Lineage. I am your DM, Mark, and we're joined by my sister Ayla, my cousin Aisha, and my other cousin Jordan.
So, for reference for this one, I am going to be playing Astiel. I am the Dragonborn fighter, but also knight in my eyes.
I am Zelstina. I am a half-elf, half-warlock. I'm very greedy.
And then my character is Rowena Wolfgood. She is a tiefling wizard who's not very good, might I add.
And I am playing Lioh. He is a swashbuckling, sword-wielding,
and also God.
try to talk fast type of guy.
He's technically playing God. He's the DM.
Yeah.
Oh, and God.
And the almighty, powerful, omnipotent
DM.
Alright.
So now, as we open up, you have been fished out of the water by these very quaint-looking fishermen. Even their clothes practically look like they're rags as they haul you up on their ship, and they're like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? We're going to take you to our little town. Please don't worry. You can rest there." And they row you to the beach, and they stand you up, and they're like, "Come, follow us. We'll lead you inside. We'll take you to our representatives. Please, follow us." So now you can see the group of villagers. They say, "I'm sorry, but you're going to have to get past the guard to see our representative. She'll meet you inside, though. She'll be really anxious to hear from you."
I think this is all very sus. Why do we have to go through a guard to see these representatives?
Lioh turns to you guys and goes, "I know this town. There's a nobleman who's a right piece of work. If anything, he's probably been suppressing these people, and they're probably just very scared and very nervous. The last adventurers that came through here ended up joining the nobleman, and they put down a rebellion not 2 summers ago."
Would you say they have strong warriors?
Last that I heard, they didn't.
They
are just one of the adventurers remained, and he's from what I hear, he's a strong guy, so he might interest you.
Asking for a friend, do they have a library in this town?
The nobleman, from what I have heard, maybe the representative would be better, but the nobleman took away all the books. The majority of these people here are illiterate.
But did he keep the books?
From
Does he have a library?
Maybe we can ask the representative.
See, asking for myself, you're saying that they're very literate and these fishermen, their clothes don't look like much. I'm going to go out on a limb and say there's probably nothing of that much worth, of value here. Or is there?
From what I've heard, there isn't. Maybe the representative could tell us more. We should honestly follow them and talk to a representative. They've been living here. They probably know more.
Do they have anything worth stealing?
Probably
I
not.
mean, it's a nobleman. He probably has a few things.
This lady does not know what noble means.
So the
I don't know. Too many people nowadays call themselves noblemen, and they are not noble.
So Lioh, he decides, you know what? I'm going to take point on this then, and he starts walking up the steps. He starts walking to the pier, and as you guys get closer, you see a group of villagers, right, that are trying to pass by. They have a cart full of they're carrying a wheelbarrow full of fish past this guard, and they're trying to keep to themselves. They're not saying anything, and as they're trying to pass by the guard turns to them and says, "Hey, what are you guys bringing in?" And the people are just like, we're just bringing in our catch of the day. It's just fish." Ah, just fish, eh? Tell me, you got any of the blue kind that I like? The blue carp, sir? No, we didn't catch any. Didn't I tell you that you should always bring in the blue fish? But sir, they don't naturally grow here. We need to go further into the sea, and since you guys aren't going to kill the sea fallen, we can't risk our fishing boats going out there. And the guard looks at them and he goes, "You back talking me?" and backhands one of the peasants.
I look at Rowena over here and Astiel, and I'm like, I think he needs to be taught a lesson. And I point at the guard.
I agree.
I'm ready to run. I'm gonna bolt towards him. So this guy right here is the guard, right?
The guard
one-
at the entrance of the village. Yes.
So I am
So,
on him right here, right? Am I able to? Does
Can
it
we
matter?
move?
Yeah. Does it
Yes.
matter how many boxes or squares right now?
No, right now it doesn't
Okay.
matter. You guys are not in combat.
I
You
run
guys
up
can
to
move.
him. I run up to him. After seeing this, I want to unarmed strike him in the face too. And then I look over at the captain or at Lloyd, and I'm like, "You remember this move?" And I just punch him in the face.
Just straight up
Yeah.
punch him. Okay. Seeing that he's not expecting it, he didn't even see you guys coming up. Give me a D20 roll.
Okay. Oh, 7.
A 7.
Yes.
So you run up to him and you just try to clock him in the face, and out of the corner of your eye you see him and he manages to dodge out of the way. And he goes, "What are you doing? Any attack on the guard is attack against Sir Claus himself."
I just
Can
growl.
so I have an unarmed strike there too. Can I just after he says that, can I just slap him across the face? Like a backhanded slap?
Okay, roll a D20.
2. 2.
So
These are not good rolls.
These are not
as
good.
you try to backhand him, he grabs your hand and he goes, "That's it! I'm going to kill you on upstarts." So now roll for initiative.
I got a 5.
I got 11.
I also have, but remember, you guys. I don't know if you guys have it, but there's a +1 to initiative.
Yes.
Like I have a
So
+1.
you take
so
your
it'll be
initiative.
whatever you
Oh
have.
yeah, so 6.
6.
And I have 11.
Zelenia, what do you have?
11.
11?
No,
Yeah,
you have
plus-
+2.
Plus 2, so
13.
13.
Wow,
13.
yeah, +2.
So it's Zill and then
Mine was 11.
11? Okay.
Adding
no, 12.
your...
No, I had 10. and
Oh,
+1.
Okay. So yeah, I'm adding my initiative, it's 6.
Alright, so the guard, he goes up first. And
Of course.
he decides...
No, okay, before
Okay.
anything, Astiel is looking at this guard now, and he's thinking, "This is my rival. I finally found him because he is able to dodge everything."
Yeah.
So the guard,
I'm gonna
as-
just continue hanging back.
as
Wait, their
he
squishy
holds-
self.
Me and my squishy self.
As he's holding Zeldania's hand, he attempts to hit her and he tries to do a backhand to her. So he returns the backhand to her,
It's like, ooh, ooh.
inflicting 4
Karate.
points of damage.
How much?
4
4
points.
points.
I'm at 6.
Ooh. Okay, wait. Did I ever heal myself after the
No.
whole
I
issue
thought
with...
we didn't take a short
Okay.
rest.
We haven't
No,
taken
we
a short rest at
Dang
all.
it.
Okay,
You don't have your
so...
breath.
No, I don't have breath.
Lioh
Damage.
sees this, so he runs over, and as he's running over, he's loading up a crossbow bolt. He pulls out, from below his jacket, a small crossbow, loads it up, and decides, and he yells out, "You shouldn't hit a lady!" So he pulls out the crossbow, loads it in, aims and fires, and it launches and nicks him right in the shoulder and hits him right in the shoulder. All right. So then now it's Zeldania. He hit you. Now what do you do in return?
So I have a dagger. Can I do a little shiving.
You're gonna
You're
shake
gonna
him.
Yeah,
shake him.
shake.
Yeah.
Into a little.
In the immortal
A little
words of
same.
one of the gods of the world, a little stab and a half.
10 plus 4, 14.
14. So yes, you managed. You managed to. He's not fast enough, so yes, you're able to hit him.
Okay.
Nice.
And then it's for damage. It's a 1d4 plus 2.
So
So it's
2
4.
plus 4. So yeah, you managed to So as he's holding one hand, you swiftly pull out the blade and stab him right in the guts.
Yes.
All right. The Dragonborn. What does he do?
So after seeing all this too, what I'm gonna do now is can I equip something real quick?
Yes.
Okay, so out of my bag, you guys didn't know this from before, but I have a javelin. So I'm gonna pull out my javelin. I have a range of 30, so he's pretty close though. So, oh wait, I have a disadvantage when he's 5 feet though.
Yes.
Oh, is he 5 feet in front of me?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I move before saying all that or no?
Yes, you can back up a bit,
But
and while pulling out your.
he's not gonna hit me though, right?
No.
Or anything? Okay.
No, right
So-
now he's focused solely on Zelenia.
All right, so I'm gonna move back right next to
Zilstina.
Zilsina. Yes.
next to Rowena.
Zil.
Or right in front of Rowena. I'll be right in front of Rowena. Then I'm gonna throw my javelin.
Okay.
Uh,
Roll a d20.
Gotta make sure you're, within throwing
For
distance.
some reason, I will not miss, even though he's 5 feet in front of me. All right. So that's 17 plus 5.
Well, that's well enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. It's
So
over
roll
20.
damage.
All right. Damage is 1d6 plus 5. Oh, 6. Hell yeah.
6. Okay.
So-
So
I
then,
got 11
11.
damage on him.
tell me
11
how you
damage.
kill him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
He has died. Good
After
job. Okay.
seeing this legend, I was like, all right, you know what? He's my new rival. He might be able to last me in a fight now. We're going to go a couple rounds here. Let me try my javelin because this is a worthy opponent. As I back up, I grab it, and then I do like an Olympic stance, ready to throw it. I throw it, aiming right between his, like the chin and his chest, so right in the middle of his neck.
Right.
Thinking that he will somehow dodge it again, but it's going to go straight through him. Hitting
So
him to the ground, like,
He's just impaled.
yeah.
you impale him in the neck. He gets thrown back, and he's just gurgling blood. He's like, help, help, help me.
Good.
And he dies.
Another
All
one
of a
that-
sudden, the presents are like, oh my god, this just happened. Oh my god, thank you so much. He's been such a pain in our ass. Please, don't tell anyone. Wipe off any blood that you have. Wipe off any blood. You half-elf woman, pointy ears. Clean the blade off your dagger. We'll secretly lead you into town. Please, just follow us.
A warrior is not ashamed of blood on him.
Yes, but if any of the guards see that you have more blood on you, then they'll come in force.
I'll make you a deal. I'll clean my blade if you give me something in return.
Okay, roll a persuasion check.
And you can see.
So
13.
So 13. They look in between you and they're like, well, we were saving this for our grandchildren, but here, and they pull out a small pouch, and they give it to you, and there's only 5 gold pieces inside.
Okay, I then grab those 5 gold pieces, hand them back, because I am a lawful man, look at the elf, and try to intimidate her, saying, can we just leave and leave these poor people alone? Can I do an intimidation roll on
Well, Zilsina, do you want to resist Astiel's intimidation?
Like, fight back?
Well, to stare him down. Try to stare him down.
Yes.
Because I'm trying
Alright.
to make you return that gold.
Then-
Yes, I know.
I want both of you to roll a d20.
Okay. Ready?
And
I'm going to
we'll
do it in this, and then
That's not fair. No! I got an 8.
oh, I got a 10.
No!
Yes.
So-
I rolled so low.
So, Astiel, you stare down Zilsina.
That's right.
Zilsina, you're kind of, taken aback of how chest front he's going at you. What do you do?
You return that gold, ma'am. You elf.
Can I like is he like standing like this?
Yes.
Can
Yeah,
I do a
stand over
chest
you.
bump to him?
Sure.
Like,
No,
you got it, bro.
You failed the intimidation though. So
No,
that
I
means-
know. And I'm
No,
just
no,
like,
but
you
she's
got
like-
it.
You got it, bro. Chest bump.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that.
All right, then I do that.
Okay.
Return. So you return the gold and chest bump him. You got it, bro.
So.
Are you guys even good enough acquaintances to be calling each other bro?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just met you two like
So then
a day ago.
Lioh steps over to the dead corpse of the guard and he's like, well, might as well see if there's anything good on this guy's corpse, right? And so he pulls out, he finds a golden locket. He like ruffles through his pockets a bit and pulls out a golden locket. He goes, this seems good enough to sell. Looks like a family heirloom. And he pockets it.
Are there any scrolls on this guard?
Lioh looks him over and goes, I don't think so. He looks like a very casual guy. He doesn't seem like he has anything.
Okay, what about quills? Come over here. I would like to ruffle and make sure he doesn't have any quills or
Roll a d12.
D12.
Zelsina, do you want to try?
Yes, I
Yeah,
want
I'm
to see if he
surprised.
has any gold.
I'm surprised this half elf
roll
that
a
tried to
d12.
steal
This is
from the
the
people
12?
didn't
Yeah,
want to
this is the
check the
12, okay.
dude.
I got a 5.
D12.
5. You find a signal whistle. So you find a small whistle that they use to communicate with each other. You're lucky that he didn't pull it out when you guys were having your little scuffle with him.
I got a 10.
A 10, you pull out a small flask, a silver flask that, has, you open it up and you smell and it's a bit of a, strong smell. Astiel, do you want to ruffle through his pockets as well?
No, I do not care for this gentleman. I murdered him. I'm okay. I'm satisfied. All I'm here for is a lawful kill. In my
Alright.
eyes, at least.
So then, Lioh so you see the peasants, they're like, okay, please, come with us, right?
Okay.
And they lead you up the stairs. They're already at the top of the steps. And Lioh, walks behind them.
Astiel
and-
is like right next to, what's his name again? Lioh?
Lioh.
Because I'm just trying to keep these people safe now, at this point.
And at the top of the stairs, you guys see a guard that's standing there. He's minding his own business. He's leaning back against the wall. And he didn't seem like he heard anything. So the peasants are like, okay, you wait here. We'll go distract them. Then you can walk by. You'll be able to meet our assistant. You'll know her when you meet her, right? So they walk up and they start, distracting the guard. They're like, oh, hey, Tom. We found the fish that you like. Right, so Lioh, tries to nonchalantly walk past them. Right, and he's, tries to without any trouble, but you can see that he starts to his eyes start to wander, and he notices, a very odd party walking right behind the peasants of a tiefling, an elf, and
A dragonborn.
a dragonborn, right? And he starts to eye you, and all of a sudden, out of one of the houses, you see what looks like a blacksmith, right? A woman dressed in a heavy leather apron. She has a few, tools around her belt, and she looks over, and she immediately rushes over, and she goes up to Lioh and to Astiel, and she goes, oh, please, are you the merchants from across the ocean? Yes. You're the merchants, aren't you? You're here for the steel, right? And she gives you a little slight wink.
Ma'am, I think there's something wrong with your eye. Are you okay?
And she's like, you are the merchants, yes? And she's trying to motion for you to follow her.
But then Astiel leans over to the half-elf over here and is like, I think her hearing's also bad.
I'm like, yeah, I know, her eye be twitching.
So she leads you into the house that you see right here, right? And so she goes, looks at you very, is exasperated, and she's like, "Can't you take a hint when I'm trying to pull you away from the guards, right?" And she pushes you all inside into her, what looks to be her blacksmith hut, right? Her blacksmithing job. And so she stands behind her counter and she goes, I'm so sorry for having to pull you away like that, but it was of great importance that I had to do so. The guards couldn't see you come in here. They couldn't see you. They can't know that you're adventurers, or else the Lord is going to find out about you.
Is he strong?
He is one of the strongest fighters that I have seen. But please, come sit in my back room.
I'll forgive you for saying that. You just met me.
So she laughs a bit. She chuckles a bit. So she leads you into her back room, and there's small tables and whatnot put about, and small chairs. And she goes, please sit. And I'm sorry, but this is the only thing I can offer you. She brings out a small little plate of cheese and like a bit of stale bread. And she goes, I know it's not much here. Please take a short rest here. Right. So she sits you down. She goes, I understand that I did not meet you under the best circumstances, but my name is Chi Riveros. I'm the local blacksmith of this small town of Driftwood. But you are all adventurers, correct?
Yes.
Sure.
Well, how do you feel about killing? I must ask.
Then I step forward. There's someone I just made into a scarecrow a second ago with my javelin, so I think I'm okay with that.
Oh, I see.
If someone has to die, then I guess it can't be avoided.
As long as they give me money, yeah, I'll kill.
I see. Well, then you don't have any trouble if I hired a hit, then.
Is my target strong?
Yes, it's actually the local lord. He's the one that
Is he an intellectual?
He's stolen all of our, I would say so, yes. He's stolen all of any of our religious texts, any of our intellectual books, or anything of that sort.
Does he have a lot of money and gold?
He's taken all of our gold, so yes, he has.
I think, ma'am, you have your team. Well, I don't know about Lioh over here.
Lioh is just like sitting in the back. He's just like he's after he's finally being able to process everything that's just happened.
Oh yeah,
the fact that he's lost his crew, lost his boat, and he's just sitting in the back, just like, huh? Oh, yeah. He should have been protecting the coast. He should have been making sure that all those sea fallen had died. Those damn zombies killed my men! And you can see him getting a bit more animated. And so she goes, oh, okay, I can tell you everything here. And, she pulls out a map of the town. And so she begins saying about how, Driftwood is a small town, almost not even worth talking about. That their main import is just fish, right? They're fishermen by trade. But ever since the local lord came in, and once his father died and he was finally given full reign, he started being evil. He started putting his boot down, oppressing the people. There was a local druid who was their local health leader, and he was the one that led a first rebellion, and with a group of adventurers at his back. But one of the adventurers betrayed the rest, kicked the druid out of town, and now the local lord now has complete control. And
do we know where this druid is?
And she's like, I don't know, honestly. I hope he's doing well. Roll me an insight check.
What is that? D20?
Yeah, roll a D20.
Okay. Insight.
With your insight modifier.
I get a +3. So 14.
I got a 14, and then my insight.
Yeah, so mine's 17.
17. I have 19.
19. Oh, okay. So
yeah, I have
pretty much all of you were able to tell that she's not telling the fact that you mentioned the druid
Oh.
is hitting her a bit more than what she wants to admit.
I have a feeling that she's got maybe a deeper relationship. Maybe Rowena, since she got the higher role, can like kind of nudge at it.
Rowena will try to.
You can just ask.
Okay. I would like to know what was your relationship with this druid. How well did you know them?
She becomes a bit standoffish, and she kind of like cowers a bit, and she goes, "Well, we were going to get married.
Dang.
I don't know where he is now, but he was my one true love. I just hope he hasn't died." Right? And you can see that she's now, a bit more sunken as she's looking down. And then, she looks over and she grabs, a scrap of paper from the table and she starts, drawing a map out, right? And she's like, "Here's our town," right? And she shows you at the corner, at the bottom of the map. It's a small little map of the town. She denotes like, this is where you're gonna find one of the noble's right-hand man. He's usually down there doing troop inspections right now. You can't miss him. He's this big, gruff guy,
Okay.
full beard. He was actually one of the adventurers that betrayed my love.
As someone who was saved by a fellow soldier, I find this very, very concerning. I need to get revenge for that druid, just because that is not a noble thing to do.
So she says, "Please, if you can talk to him, all I know is that he has a set of keys that can get you into the Lord's Keep.
Okay.
But if you, honestly, I understand," and she looks over at Zelsina and noticed that how she mentioned about how she just wanted gold, right? And she's like, "Well, I understand that, maybe murdering a noble is not for all of you, so at the very least you need a travel permit to travel across these lands. You can find that at the castle, but that's all I can say." And so she goes, by the way, and she, starts throwing some boxes out of the way, and she pulls out what looks like a small safe. She goes, "This is the last thing that I was given before my love went away," and she starts giving you health potions,
Okay.
right? So
That will come in
pass
handy,
pass it down.
especially for our squishy friends here.
So she gives you all
Just
these
a quick question, Miss Blacksmith.
Riveros.
Riveros. In the castle, I know you said there's a keep with a lot of potential gold. What about a library?
Yes, he took all of our books. He has.
Is it with the gold?
Is
Yes.
it in the keep?
Yes.
In the same location?
Yes,
most
it's
likely?
in his vault, most
I just
likely.
want
In
to
the
fight
vault.
the guy. You guys can do all that, and I'll handle the guy.
I'll take the gold, you get the library. I don't want any of the books.
I mean, I'm looking for one particular book, Zelstina.
So she's like, so you'll do it. I know I don't have any gold to offer you, but I assure you, his vault will be stocked with enough reward for you.
I didn't need the gold. I already accepted this the moment I walked in here.
Once, I'll try my best to help you. Once I see that you've dealt with his right-hand man, Strom, that is his name. Once I see that you've dealt with Strom, I will rally I'll rally as many able-bodied troops as I can.
That sounds like a deal to me.
I'm in.
All right.
Lioh looks up and he's like, "All right, I guess we're all in."
Rowena hasn't said it. Rowena,
Yeah,
we going?
Rowena.
Rowena?
I'm curious, do you have any scrolls or quills you could potentially offer me?
She looks at her surprised, and she's like, "I'm a blacksmith. I don't
She probably burned them.
I don't have any writing material on me."
Well, did the druid leave you anything besides this safe?
You see,
No.
You see
No
Astiel
books?
I don't
going
think
to
he
the
loved
door.
you.
You see Astiel starting to walk towards the door. He's ready to just go. He's like, I don't need no books. I don't even think I know how to read.
And I'm like, to the gold!
So then she says, "Best of luck to all of you." And so she opens the door for you. So now, you should all have short rest.
Yeah, full health and everything.
Full health. She lets you rest for, a good solid 30 minutes as she talked with you guys. So then Lioh is already on his way down. So he's already walking down there and, once at the, he hugs the side of a building. It's clear that he's done this kind of skulking about a bit.
Yeah, Astiel never has, so he's with his chest out, and he's just walking straight down the road because he's ready to take on anything and anyone.
So, Lioh, peeks his head out, and then that's when, he can hear out of the, he can hear, and he looks out and goes, and he turns to the rest of you guys and goes, alright, we gotta be careful. I can hear guards in these two houses right next to us. Alright, and so he says, and then he, looks over and he goes, and I can see two more off in that guard tower over there. We've got to be careful. Lioh turns to you guys and goes, okay then, so how are we going to do this? Rowena, Zelsina, you guys are going to go talk to him a bit and we'll take up the rear?
Yes, I'll be me and Astiel. I say we hide, you and Rowena,
Handle
do your
this?
thing.
So,
Okay,
Rowena takes
I'm gonna
lead.
try to, charmingly talk to this man.
Okay,
I'm gonna hide.
So I'm gonna
me and you
approach.
should probably hide over here on the side of the house. And then Lyle just go for backup?
Yeah, Lioh walks behind, walks a few paces behind Rowena and acting like he's interested in the dirt, the small patch of weeds in the corner.
He's like a little kid kicking up the grass.
Yep. So as you see
Come
this...
along, my little servant.
So you see this big, strong, burly man with a big, thick, full beard, and he's more concentrated on the walls, the fortifications, the stone, and he's looking at everything, and he goes, I hope those men come back from lunch soon, and he's looking around, and he doesn't even pay attention to Rowena at all.
Excuse me, good sir.
Strom looks around and goes, oh, Tiefling, what do you want? Speak your piece and be gone.
I'm curious if you can give me a little more information on this port where I've mysteriously landed. I got a little shipwrecked, unfortunately.
Lioh looks around and he just shakes his head a bit. And Strom looks and he goes, this port, this piece of hole in the middle of nowhere. Driftwood is its name. Worst place ever. What do you want to know about it?
So Stina,
Well,
just in case they need you.
I'm curious, does this place have any magical shops? Any magical users, perhaps? I'm just a lowly tiefling wizard who's in search of more knowledge.
Strom looks at her and goes, the last magic user that was here was a druid and I kicked him out for instigating the masses. You better not do the same.
Oh, no. I am purely a bookworm, if you will.
Astiel grabs his
I'm
sword.
just in search of knowledge, and I love to read.
Maybe you can find a better place for that further down the street, but you can't get there unless you get a permit of travel.
Well, it just so happens I do have a travel permit.
Roll in a perception.
Deception?
A deception check.
Ooh, shoot. 9.
Oh, great.
And then
0.
deception plus 2, so it's a
11.
total of 11.
11?
I mean, that's not bad. That's more than half.
If Lyle stays this time.
Yeah, if Lyle bites his tongue.
He looks at you and he goes, I get the feeling that you're lying to me, Tiefling. You
Like-
better not be lying to me.
Maybe they'll Stina should.
And he's, takes a step closer to her.
Is that like an intimidation?
Or does
check?
Lyle actually want to go help, maybe?
Is that an
Lioh looks and he had heard her slide comment about biting his tongue, so he doesn't know what to do.
So will she roll an intimidation check because he's like,
Is he No, I don't. If he
No.
rolls intimidation, right?
oh okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I
no,
think
right
he
now this
might
is not.
roll an intimidation on me.
Not yet, right?
No, he doesn't roll intimidation. He's just making a statement.
Okay, remember we need the keys and we need to find where the Lord is.
you're saying to yourself because she can't hear you.
No, this is meta. Technically, I can't hear all of this either. I'm just seeing him get closer, so I'm ready to push the half elf in.
Oh, you're gonna shove her in
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
shield?
shove her. Yeah, I'm ready. Because if he gets closer, where it looks like he's ready to fight.
She's your shield?
No,
No.
I'm gonna go in.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't
was
need no
gonna-
shield. I'm
I was
ready.
gonna say you're gonna just shove her in front of this
No.
burly soldier.
So what do you want to do, Rowena?
I'm gonna take my chances and continue to try to sweet talk him.
Okay.
Oh, I have a charm.
You know.
potion.
What do you do?
I would like to talk to the Lord of this. Dang it!
Okay, I have a charm potion. Can I like throw it without him knowing to like charm him into like?
But it
He
is
has to
you.
be consumed.
Oh,
It has
never
to be
mind.
drunk.
It's not a spell. It's a portion.
Wait,
No,
actually, no, it's spell.
Oh, it's a spell.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not
it's a
potion.
spell.
Oh, it's a spell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's spell.
but it would
sorry.
charm you, not to Rowena. You don't get
Well,
to choose who they
No,
get charmed.
it
It's
says charm advantage for you or your companions.
Oh, no,
Yeah, it's
So,
harm to
you
whoever
could-
they look upon.
I'm
Yeah.
a fighter. I have no
You
spells.
could try to spell. you
Okay,
could
then
try
I'll
to-
let her sweet talk and then see how it goes.
Yeah, if it goes bad, then that's the backup. Not
Yeah,
lying.
so I'm still testing my chances with this
Okay.
sweet talking him. And I tell him, good sir, I would never lie to you. I'm a measly, tiny marshmallow of a wizard.
And so,
I was just curious of, gaining more knowledge, and I've heard many tales of the lord of this port. Perhaps, I could have an intellectual conversation with him.
roll,
Would you be able to point me in his direction?
roll a deception check.
All right, charm it is. I'm assuming.
3
Charm now.
plus 2. It's a
Oh,
5.
Zelsina, do
I'm
you
gonna
want-
charm.
You're gonna charm?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so he needs to roll a
What is it? Yeah.
wisdom deception or wisdom
Check
saving
your
throw.
Wisdom?
Is that what it's
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Of.
Well, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, really? A 13.
He rolled a 19.
Well, I
Oh,
could roll
so-
a 20.
No, that's not how that works. So this
Oh.
one is they roll. So a charmed person, they have to get anything above a 13, they win, so they don't get charmed.
So he doesn't get charmed. He immediately knows that you're bluffing, and so he pulls out his
Oh, great.
pole.
Okay,
He
no.
pulled out his pole arm. and
Sleep?
Okay.
Sleep.
Now that
He chests up against Rowena. He goes,
Now that he's
you,
chesting up, I'm gonna,
Sleep him.
you better not harm the Lord Claus.
I'm gonna spell
This
him
went really bad.
unconscious.
Okay.
I cast sleep.
While they're
Roll
doing
a
that,
5d8.
quick peek behind the curtains to
Total.
everybody watching.
I have to roll
Oh,
5.
he
How
had already
many
done
hit
this
points the creature
a little bit,
is
and it went
focused?
way better than this one.
Okay.
Yeah, we had technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Because of him.
You
So-
can do this, Rowena.
Oh.
7.
Okay.
5.
Wait, is that how sleep works? You just keep doing it?
To see how many health
5.
points it would affect.
It was a second 5.
Okay, you can stop there. He goes to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
Yes!
Cool.
I saved my own blood.
So he goes.
Oh,
So
remember,
as
this is
he
only a
chests
minute.
up, he goes.
Yeah.
And now,
What's going on? And he, takes a few steps and falls down to his knees. And he starts. You can hear a very soft snoring coming off of him.
We all run. And I
now
get the keys.
we're gonna have to make this quick because he's only asleep for 1 minute.
I mean, you guys want to rummage him, right?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Real quick, can I rummage him real quick?
Roll a d20 first to see.
14.
14. Okay.
So, can I see if he has gold?
Roll a d12.
They have my hand.
Okay.
Go again. Oh.
Okay. I am unsuccessful. I only rolled a 1.
And
He instantly starts to go. What's going on?
I rolled a 5. I didn't even get my gold. I got rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5. You pull out 3 small jars of what looks to be face paint.
Face paint.
Face paint.
Yeah, wait to find gold.
Hey, maybe there's gold in the paint.
We can use it to disguise ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Hold on to
okay,
it.
I'll put it in
Because
my
I
bag.
got the keys.
I'll put it in my
Because
bag. Oh, yeah.
Rowena rolled a 1. He instantly goes, "Wait, what's going on?
Oh yeah, it's a critical.
Who
fail.
are you?"
I have
He
a. Did I grab
wakes
the
up.
keys?
You didn't say that you rolled the keys.
I thought I grabbed the keys.
Did you say you grabbed the keys while he was asleep?
Yeah.
Before
I said
we
it to him.
started rummaging
Don't say it to
his
me. Say it to the
pockets?
DM.
Well, I said it to Astiel, so I don't know if that.
I'm not even with
That
you guys
doesn't
anymore.
count.
Oh, I didn't get the keys, guys.
Oh my god.
So now roll for initiative.
Dang it.
All right, at least we can kill him now.
This went way better in the last one. I'm so sorry.
Seriously.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
I got a 10.
D20.
Yes. I think you got your potion.
Yeah, I did. I got a 7, and then initiative. I have a.
Oh, that's right.
So 11.
I hit a 1.
Which one's initiative?
Oh, it's at the top.
Oh, and.
Oh yeah, that's right. I get a
Plus
bonus.
2.
So wait, I
I
had
have
10.
9.
So I'm at 11.
Yeah.
I'm actually not. I am at a. Where am I? Oh, I'm at a 2.
2.
A total of a 2?
Yes.
9,
9. Okay.
and then you got a what? 11.
11.
Well, it makes sense because Astiel was still hiding, so the whole time.
Listen,
It'll be the last
Astiel,
one
this
that
is the
shows
time
up.
when you
Yeah.
So
come in
then,
guns blazing.
Zelsina, you go first.
Oh, okay. Now.
Oh wait, no, sorry.
No,
actually, it's
Rowena.
Rowena. Rowena goes
I
first.
go first.
What did Lyle get?
Lio got an 8.
Oh.
Rowena, you're first.
I'm gonna start by casting mage armor on myself.
Okay.
Smart.
That takes up an action though.
So did my sleep. So I
Well,
am
no,
out
sleep
of.
is before initiative, right?
Yes. Sleep was out of combat.
That's right. That was out of combat. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So now that I have my armor class becomes 13 plus dexterity modifier. So I'm at a 14.
Okay. Do you want to do any? Do you have any bonus actions that you can do? You
What?
can disengage so you can get some space from him because he's 5 feet away from you. Lio says.
Alright, I'm gonna move back.
Okay. Zelsina, you're next.
I want to do, since I'm close to him, right?
Yes.
I want to shake
Stab.
him with my little dagger.
You're
Okay.
gonna shank him.
So roll a d20.
Actually, can I stab him? Can I attempt to stab him in the heart?
What? You can't just call it.
Okay, fine. Can I just shank him in the side? Like,
You can try to stab him.
okay. And it's a D20.
Yes.
17.
17. It works. So yes. He's not quick enough for you, and you manage to slip in past him.
1 plus 2 is 3.
So for
So you
3.
get 3 damage.
3 damage? Okay, so you managed to slip in past him and give him a nice deep cut on his side. So he groans a bit and he, growls. So then Lio pulls out his rapier and he just kind of jabs at him, but Strom is able to deflect it with his pole arm. So then Astiel, you're next.
Okay, cool. So now I see all of this. I decide to
Are you
finally
gonna make
join the fight by
Are you gonna
walking
make
up.
another scarecrow out of curiosity?
No, I'm not gonna throw this on. I'm gonna
Oh,
stab.
okay.
Actually, slash technically, according to my thing.
Okay.
Slashing damage. But I take out my long sword then, and I try striking him. So I'm assuming D20.
Yes, roll a d20.
6, but that's because I get a modifier, right?
Yes. It should come up right next to your attack, right next to your weapon.
Yeah, where
Two
is it?
hits.
What
Oh
does it
yeah,
say?
5. Sorry. So 6 plus 5. So that's 11.
11? No. He
Dang
is
it.
able to also deflect it with his pole arm.
Dang it.
So
Okay.
Strom will, look at essentially that he is now surrounded,
Yeah.
and he pulls
Don't do it.
from his belt, pulls out what looks like a horn, and blows.
No, I knew he was gonna do that. I knew he was gonna do that.
Way to go! Now we
I
have
knew-
all the guards on us!
I knew he was gonna do that.
And
I'm
so
sorry,
now-
guys.
Dude!
You see 2 guards start stepping out, start stepping up from from their house. They're stumbling out. They're like, "What's going on? Are we under attack?" And they see how their boss is essentially getting ganged up on.
All right, I say we split up. 2 on the dude, and then the 2 others on the other guys. You guys sound good with that?
Alrighty.
All right, so
Unfortunately, I'm a very squishy marshmallow.
you can still.
And one of them just jumped out right next to her.
Yes.
Oh shoot! Oh.
One
great.
is literally right next to me. I did not realize he was gonna come out of this house.
Well, I'm right
Alright.
next to the dude.
We're all next to the dude except for Rowena. So.
Because Rowena is a very squishy marshmallow.
Okay, so
Not
what's
want
the
to
initiative
die.
now? Who goes next?
So now the guard that is across from everyone attempts to run towards his boss, but the group, you see a group of peasants immediately jump out and tackle him to the ground.
Aww.
Oh, I feel bad for trying to steal gold.
Yeah, you should.
And, they look up and they say, For our druid! Down with the Lord! They jump up and they, start grappling and they start, trying to grab the guard as the guard is trying his best to pull out his sword and whatnot.
See, for me now, I feel like if they die, their blood is on my hands.
Rowena, you're next.
You can't do your dart thing?
I am going to. No, I am gonna cast my magic missile.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so you cast
I
it.
cast magic missile, so I roll my d4.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. So who are you aiming for?
So I am going to cast magic missile, create my 3 glowing darts, 1 for each of our enemies.
You can make that many?
I make 3, yes.
You can only hit one target though.
Oh.
Oh.
So you make 3, but you only hit 1 person.
Yes.
I can direct them to several.
Oh, okay.
I can aim
Yes.
1 dart to each of our enemies.
All right.
That's
so you
what
do
I said.
1d4.
You think you know my spells better than me? No, you do not. Mr. Pirate.
I am
Yeah.
the DM.
Mr. Pirate.
So you roll
3.
1d4.
I rolled my 3 plus 1, so it's a 4 damage
4 damage to
each.
target. Okay.
Yes.
So yes, you see all of them, take a shot back and they all recoil a bit from their hit. Zelsina, you're next.
Alright, I have this thing, it's called poison spray, and I can extend my hand toward a creature I see within range and project a puff of noxious gas from your palm. The creature must succeed on a constitution saving throw or take a 1d12 poison damage.
It hits.
Oh,
So
you got it.
how
yeah.
much
Okay.
damage?
And
how
then
much
it's a
damage?
1d12.
The poison does.
Hi.
5.
That sucks. Okay. It is
So-
that.
So then
So
it's
5 damage.
5 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
that's
you
5
can
and 4.
see him,
I have
take
5
a.
and 4, that's 9.
You can see him take a physical recoil and he starts coughing, and sneezing and you see him like covering his face. Okay. So then Lioh is actually going to sheath his sword and actually pull out his crossbow. And as you see him, and he takes aim, he sees Astiel and Zelsina should be able to cover Strom. So he takes out his crossbow and aims it right at the Rowena's attacker to try to cover her. So he fires and it hits. He manages, as he fires, it sinks right into his chest armor, and you can see him, take a step back, and he's, covering the wound.
Oh, we almost got him. We got him on the ropes.
1 out of 3.
So then, Astiel, it is now your turn.
I'm being on the positive side, okay?
Listen, Astiel,
All right.
I'm gonna need you to.
This is where I make up for it. I step up again, and I'm about to swing on this dude one more time. There's no way I'm missing. So,
Okay, roll a d20.
come on, dice. If you don't, I am gonna be very mad at you.
Oh, 11.
11, but that plus 5, so that's 16.
That's
16. Okay, you Just managed to clear
Oh,
his
thank
armor
God. Okay, 16. So now that's going to be D8 plus 5, but because I am a dueling class warrior, I actually get plus 2 because I'm only holding one sword.
check. Okay.
So, really it's plus 7.
Alright, so roll.
Dang it, 2. So that's 9.
9
9.
damage.
That's something.
Tell me how you kill Strom.
Yes. See, guys, this is why I did all of that on purpose. I just wanted to kill the guy real bad.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Alright, so, as I swing, I want to just look him in the eyes and be like, for the druid, you should always honor your fellow warriors. And then I swing and I go for the head again. I try to decapitate the dude.
So yes, you take your swing and you just straight up decapitate him. And you can hear the peasants in the back, cheering as they see the head rolling off to the side, and the guards are all like freaking out, but they're like, "No, Strom!" And
then-
they try to charge a bit more.
Well, but I don't even see that. I don't even see anybody or anything, but I stand there firm. I stab the ground with my sword, and I'm like, another warrior has been avenged.
And I go, I got the keys, guys.
Oh, thanks. Finally.
So then you have the one guard
We still got
that's
50
being
guys.
grappled down. He, as he's trying to fight, he grabs from his own belt a small whistle, and
Oh,
he
no.
blows on it hard on a
These
series
two.
of bursts, and you can somewhat hear more people. You can hear the shouting of more guards saying, "That's an attack alarm! They're attacking us!" And you can now see one of the guards rounding the corner from the guard tower.
Is there any way we can just book it?
You
and leave
can
these guys?
you
Yeah.
can attempt to
Can
run.
I do like a
Because we got the keys,
Well,
yes,
it's
we
now
have the keys,
but we still got all these people.
but we
It's
have
now
all
Rowena.
these people.
All right.
it's
so,
Rowena's turn.
Rowena?
So it's up to her lead.
Can you do your arrows again? Or your darts?
No,
Oh.
I have spelled myself out.
Oh boy.
Have I? Let's see. I actually want to try to freeze some of these attackers of ours by casting Ray of Frost. I have a 21.
You hit. So
I hit.
as you wiggle your fingers and
yes.
say your words, the magic starts to formulate in front of you.
So I roll 8 damage.
8 damage, so that means you freeze so as you raise your hands and you spell and you say your words, the man just freezes from the ground up. He freezes completely in place.
Nice. Can you do that more so we can clear our way?
So
Okay,
then
okay,
it's now
down.
Zelsina's turn. What do you do?
okay, so
You already grabbed the keys from
Yeah.
him, so that would
Got
be
these
considered a
two
bonus
guys that are
action.
down.
That would be considered your bonus action for grabbing the keys.
Okay.
okay.
So you still got
So-
your normal action.
Okay, so then can I like shoot my crossbow and see if I can like Hail Mary it into like the head of the
You
knight?
are calling these head
Roll
numbers.
a d20 then. Roll. You're gonna have to roll two d20s to see if you're able to hit it.
Okay.
Is it advantage or disadvantage?
A disadvantage. You're at disadvantage
Oh, wait, why is she at disadvantage?
because not only does she have Lioh, she also is trying to weave through a group
crowd.
of people
Yeah.
Oh.
to
that's
aim
right.
at this guy.
You're gonna kill one of these guys.
Listen,
Okay.
if
That
you
one.
nick Lio,
One.
don't
You
know.
did? Oh,
She
no.
rolled a 1?
Yeah. No, I was
Well,
joking.
again, you have. Oh, technically, you can't go lower than a 1. So yes, as you fire, you nick Lioh.
Oh, Lyle. At least he didn't hit the.
Okay, we
Lyle
hit
don't care about.
Lio.
Yeah, Lyle's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
You nick Lioh
He-
for 2 points of damage.
Should be like, sorry, dude.
So Lio has suffered 2 points damage.
Lioh obviously has, you see him like tense up and like ready to take a swing, but he's like, no. He takes,
This poor
he
guy.
moves back a bit, and he takes aim at the other guard that's rounding the corner.
You could have moved.
I know.
And manages to hit him. So you see him take aim, fire again, and he hits. And he does 10 points. So you see him, as you see, actually, I don't think Rowena sees as the guard turns the corner and he's going to charge. He gets shot and gets the bolt flies and nicks the guy in the neck, and he instantly goes crashing down, and he's trying to stop the bleeding from his neck.
Oh, way to go, Lioh.
Nice job, Lyle. Sorry for nicking you.
So then Astiel, but so then yes, that guard, he after getting shot and getting hit in the neck, he's trying to put pressure, and he's turns around and he starts calling for the other guy, help, help, help. Oh no. So the other guy is now right behind him, rounds the corner as he's going to round the corner. Astiel, it is now your turn.
Okay, so I got these two here. Each box is 5 feet, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna move in position, and I'm gonna go basically next to the dead body, or the frozen body of that Rowena left me here.
Right.
I'm gonna step over him. Oh, well, you get it. I'm
Yes.
over him, and I'm gonna do the cold breath, my cold breath charge at him.
Okay.
So they have to do a Constitution of 12. If they fail, they only take half damage.
So that is one guard.
So he failed.
He failed. The second guy behind him is, just in a position that he ends up using the guy in front of him as a human shield.
Well, then he would get half.
Yes.
So then what he's gonna get is whatever D6 is. Come on, baby. And +2 though because of my thing.
Yes.
Right. So I got 4, 6.
4, 6.
Yeah. So the one gets half, so it'd be 3.
The one in front
Gets 6.
gets 6 damage,
Mm-hmm.
And then the
and the
one
one
behind
behind
Good
gets
3.
3. So yeah, pretty much the guy that's holding his neck that was bleeding profusely freezes
Okay.
to death.
I'm
You
getting
see
a cold
him.
theme here.
You see him
Yeah.
freeze and crinkle up, and then the guy behind him just you see his shins and his arms. You see him shiver a bit, but he's still up.
Dang it.
And he's like, "No, Tom! What did you do?" Right?
I don't like knowing names.
And so now it is now that guard's turn, and he attempts to run forward and will attempt to stab Astiel. Oh. What is your armor?
Mine is 16.
16.
So you gotta get better than the 16, because 16 ties don't count, right?
No, 16. So he's able to get in front of. You're a bit tired, so he's able to get up.
What do you get?
18.
Damn it!
He's able to get up close to you, and he's then takes a swing, and he's able to do 5 damage.
5?
Yes.
Okay.
Then it is now the one guard that is being trampled by all of the peasants, and you see him ready his swing, and he chops one person down.
Oh,
Oh boy. Yeah, it's on me.
So then, Rowena, it's now your turn.
I am going to
What do you got left?
cast Ray of Frost once again
Okay. To who?
to the guard that just
Survived
slashed
Slash Astiel.
Astiel.
Don't freeze me.
So 8 plus 5. So
You're-
I'm able to freeze him.
You're able to freeze
and
him.
let's see, I deal 5 damage.
Yeah, you're able to freeze him to death.
I high five Rowena. Cold buddies.
Zelsina, what do you do?
I'm gonna move in front of Lioh, and then I'm going to do my crossbow. Actually, no, I'm gonna move right next to that guard, because that's only 20 feet. And then I'm gonna do my dagger again.
Okay, so roll to hit.
Yes, and then I also just read that I have a proficiency with dagger allows you to add a proficiency bonus
Yes.
to the attack roll for any attack that you make it with.
Down here, right?
Yeah, then you add the where it says proficiency.
So, okay, it'd be a d20,
there
right?
you go. You should have gotten the other one then, probably.
Yeah, you probably could have gotten the other one.
Alright, 17 plus 2 is 19.
Okay.
Nice.
So you're able. So you can see that he's more distracted with the peasants and like he's ready to chop down the next one.
Wow.
So he's more distracted with them. So you're able to slip on through
Okay, and then
and roll for damage.
damage is a d4, a 1, 4. 4 plus 2 is 6.
6. You give him a nice healthy stab into him, and so you stab him right under his armpit.
Okay.
Right.
Is he down?
So then now it's no. The guard is still up. Yes, he is now bleeding profusely from his side. He's been, his arm is a bit dirty from being grappled, from being, knocked to the ground. But he had gotten up.
He got nicked by a bolt from friendly fire.
Right. So then Lioh, takes it. He moves up. Aims his crossbow right at the guy, and deals. He runs up and without even aiming or anything, just point blank, pulls the bolt and just the bolt sinks into the guy's head and he falls dead.
Nice. Way to go.
Be like, I fist bump loud and be like, nice teamwork.
And then I go next to Rowena, being like, they wish they were us. The cold never bothered us. Get it?
Cold never bothered me anyway.
That's what I meant.
Yes,
Yes,
The old-
I remember reading this tale of
A frozen princess.
of the never frozen.
the never frozen
The never frozen.
princess.
Princess.
So then Lioh,
Oh yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Lioh, takes a breath, and the citizens are all, oh, thank you so much for that. I hope we were of much help to you. Go now, run. You see, the keep should be down that way, and they're pointing down the street.
I rolled a 14. I would like to rummage through these people's pockets.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, you didn't have to roll a d20. You can just roll a d12.
Yeah, we're not in a hurry this
D12.
time.
Oh, we're not.
Yeah, you're not in a hurry.
Oh, I'm not in a hurry this time. Okay, wonderful. I'm gonna take my sweet time and
Oh, I rolled an
rummage.
11.
No, you're not. You don't have to roll, right?
No,
Yeah.
yeah, you have to roll
Oh,
a 12.
okay.
Roll to figure out
Okay,
what we
right.
get.
I got an 11.
You got an 11.
She got a 9 3/4.
You
9 3/4.
There you
So
go.
you
You
roll
still
an
get it
11.
in there.
You get you get another silver flask.
Okay.
So you have guards laying on the floor. You have some of the peasants there cheering, and some of them are crying over their fallen comrade that was slain.
The one dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So what do you want to do?
I am gonna rummage all those that have fallen. So, for guard number 1, I got a 9.
A 9. So that means you get a scroll.
Yes!
It's when you open it up, you realize it's in a language that you can't read.
Ah, boy. You
And-
gotta scroll.
No
You can't
worries.
read it.
And
I'll learn it.
If anything, it looks like it's got a little map on the corner of it.
Yes! Okay.
It looks like it might just be a treasure map, but you can't read it.
I'm gonna figure out a way to read this.
At the
Okay.
library.
Okay.
Yes, I'm about to ransack this library so hard. Guard number 2, I rolled a 4.
4, that means you find a set of rings on them, a key of rings. But you don't know what they're for. Maybe they're for something good or something bad.
Guard number 3, I rolled an 8.
An 8, so you find a small little badge that has written on it, guard.
Astiel's just sitting here watching this, not understanding
Badge.
the need to do this to these poor souls.
Guard number 4 was a 3.
It was a 3, so then you find a block of nicely fine cheddar. Half of it's already eaten because it looks like it was this guy's lunch.
So it's half of a cheddar block?
Yes.
Half a cheddar block. Okay, I might feed that to someone later. I am rummaging Strom and I got a 12.
Strom and a 12, you see that you get a small box that contains 30 gold in it.
Yes! 30 gold. Okay. And finally, the fallen villager. I'm also going to ransack them. I rolled a 2.
You walk over to like start rummaging. They're looking at you shocked. They're like, "What are you doing? Why? Why to poor Steve? He didn't do anything. He's trying protecting you."
And I appreciate the sentiment. However, I think this way we'll have a way to honor Steve.
Oh my god.
Gaslighting.
There's just like, I guess. So, what was the number that you rolled?
2.
2. You find a burlap sack that has several holes in it. It looks pretty worthless.
Okay, so now it's my turn.
Yes.
And so for guard number 1, I had rolled a 5.
A 5, so that means you get another signal whistle.
You got so many whistles. You're gonna get a lot of dogs.
No,
out
so
here.
I just have one signal whistle, and then I have one silver flask.
Yes.
And then, so guard number 2, I rolled a 9.
A 9, you find a scroll. You had taken a quick glance at
Rowena?
at Rowena's scroll, and it looks like it's the same. It looks like it might just be another copy to something. However, you can read the text on it. It's written in Thieves' Cant. And it tells you of a certain, not only where a couple of the guards had hidden their loot within the vault of the Lord.
Okay,
Well,
and then,
now I'm disappointed.
Alright, and then for guard number 3,
Well, technically, Rowena doesn't know this. She doesn't
for
know
guard
that.
number 3,
I don't know that it...
No, because she hasn't told you yet.
yeah, I haven't
And
told
you
you.
don't know.
Oh.
Okay, so for guard number 3,
So
I
you can
rolled
still
an
be
11.
obsessing over it, but not really.
I am
11.
obsessing over this scroll.
You pull out you find that this guy had another low level health potion. So you have another health potion.
And then for the villager, I go over there and I'm like, well, if she was able to rummage through it, I guess I can
You're gonna
too.
rummage Steve,
And
too.
the
Yeah.
people are just like, oh God, poor Steve. He didn't deserve this.
And then mine is a 10.
A 10, you pull out a grimy little coin purse. However, when you open it up, you can hear screaming coming out of it.
What?
What?
It appears, and I think Rowena would be able to tell you, unless you want to tell her, that it appears to be a cursed coin purse that screams whenever you open it,
No.
and it has nothing inside of it.
Ah! Okay.
So yes, that is everything that you see, and now the peasants are looking and they go, okay, are you done? Are you done going through these poor men? I know I don't feel bad about the guards, but poor Steve. Look, just leave and go get go anywhere but here, please. Just go.
So I see that there's horses right there. Since we don't have the carriage anymore, are we allowed to take the horses to that Lord Claus?
I'm assuming we can just walk there.
It's close enough that you guys can walk.
Okay.
Alright, let's just walk it. We don't need to steal more, okay?
So once you guys finish grabbing all of the loot, Lioh says, all right, let's just go. It looks like nobody else wants us here. Let's just go. Hopefully she won't get angry at us. And he starts leading you guys off to what looks to be a small castle or a small little keep on the top of a hill. And you can see the flashing of maybe banners on the side, and it looks rather ornate from even the outside compared to the shambles that is the town down below. So he says, come on, looks like we've got a date with a noble. So that's how this little adventure ends. We will see how the adventures will continue on when they meet the evil Lord Claus.
Wow, that was a great episode too, I think.
Yeah.
So hopefully all the players enjoyed themselves, and it seemed like they were really getting into it.
Right.
I just would like to say I'm a little disappointed we couldn't keep
The first part.
the first
Well, there's part one
run
where
through.
we
where
ran out.
I was very successful in sweet talking Strom.
Even before that, I mean, they might have noticed through the video, but we kind of changed a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we had other technical difficulties, and then we have the second technical difficulty. So,
A lot of technical difficulties.
yeah, in this episode. But hopefully you guys will come back, join us for episode 3. Other than that, I hope everybody here enjoyed themselves too, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I had so
Thank you,
much
DM, again. I hope you guys like, subscribe, comment what you guys thought, if you guys have any advice for us too.
And any more advice from me as well.
Yeah, it's our first time for all of us. I mean, first time DM and first time players here. So we're still learning, but we're having a lot of fun, I think. I don't know, I don't want to speak for you guys, but this is all fun.
I agree. It is. Also, well, can I say like my characteristics of my...
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
this
my
a meta
character
game.
is
We don't know.
greedy, and so that's why like my goal in life is to become as wealthy as possible, and that I'll get there no matter what. So
And I will
that's
try
why I
and
always
stop
like
her.
So now,
scour through them.
just to say this, I want her to roll a d20 to see how greedy she is.
Oh,
Oh, I guess we're still gonna go in.
we're gonna.
This is
2!
not the end of the episode.
Ha!
Dang it!
That's how we'll end it tonight. Good night, folks.
Thank you.